What's up, everyone? It is Tech6 here for another video. First off, I just want to start by apologizing. I'm a little bit under the weather right now, so that's why my voice kind of sounds like garbage. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Just try and ignore it, and I'll get on with the video. So today we're going to be talking about web components. So basically, web components are a way to have a repository of different code on the internet and basically being able to use them anywhere and also being able to reuse them anywhere. And that is the big part, and that's the part I'm going to be talking about today. So from a business standpoint, when a organization wants to change something on their websites, I think this is a really good example. We're going to go to Penn State's website since that's where I'm a student. Penn State website, they have a lot of different headings, a lot of different tabs here with the same heading, as you can see. So when Penn State wants to, let's say, change their logo, which they did semi-recently, they have to go in and find each instance of this logo and change it. So we have here, so let's just say they wanted to change it back to the old logo. They would have to go in every single instance they have this and go to the source here, and instead of having logo new.png, they just have to go back to logo, and there you go, then it changes. And they will have to go, like I said before, in every single instance and change that logo back to the original one. So for this example, you might say, that really doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It only took you like 5-10 seconds. But when you think about it in not just like an HTML perspective, but maybe from an actual JavaScript or something where the code is a lot more functional, that can get really expensive, really time consuming, and really complicated really, really fast. And that is why companies or organizations and companies like Penn State and just large companies in general usually have huge IT staffs, and stuff like this, when they want to transform their website, is a massive undertaking on their end. So web components, instead of me going through and finding every single instance of Penn State's, well, in this case, new logo and changing it back to the old, I would just have to do it on one. And web components, they would update that in each instance of that, in this case, picture, in this case, the PNG here. So we're going to take a little bit of an example here. So here you can see, this is just my own thing, I'm just messing around with it. So we have this top, just a little bit about me. I'll scroll this back down, and then it repeats. And normally, if you know anything about HTML, having these boxes here and setting up all the code for that would take an extremely long time, and you would have to reference it back and forth. But with web components here, all I had to do to get this second part, and sorry about that, to get this second part down here was literally just copy and paste these couple lines of HTML, and I can change them without messing up the whole page. Now normally I would have to redo all the CSS and all the HTML here to create these boxes and set everything back up, but because I'm using web components, I can just copy and paste them back in. So from a business perspective, that is huge for just copying and pasting around your websites, around each of your, around in the entire enterprise's website. So that's just a really, really brief intro on it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. And that's all for me, so I'll see you guys next week.